it's based on my observation. You guys can tell me if it's right or wrong. I saw that digital infrastructure here is pretty strong, and I assume that is because Mahindra wants to spend or wants to emphasize on integrating technology with management courses, because they have course on, I think, AI within MBA curriculum, right? So how does that work out? Today we are at Mahindra University. We have a very interesting mix of students with us. We have first year students as well as second year students who are sitting here with us right now. We'll start the discussion by you guys introducing yourself, and then we kind of build up the ladder, and I'll ask you questions about your experience for second year students or international experience, internship experiences, and everything in between. Feel free to share a lot of anecdotes. We want to kind of make this video interesting. Okay, so we'll start with you.
So hi, my name is Radhika Parikh. I'm in MBA first year. I have a background in finance. I've done ACCA and cleared CFA level 1.
Hi Saif, hi everyone, I'm Srikaran. I've done my hotel management in 2017, and back then all these years I've been working with hotels, and joined my MBA recently. I'm the first year student of Mahindra University of MBA. I've gone through a lot of phases about hotels adapting towards new businesses and everything. So here to gain some more knowledge and just evolve my hotel knowledge.
Hi Saif. I'm Chirag, currently in my second year MBA. I've done my undergrad in BTech Mechanical Engineering. Post that, I worked for 3 years. And then prior to it, I wanted to get into this management role and chose MBA, and here I am in Mahindra University.
Hi everyone, I'm Gautam Reddy. I'm from Hyderabad. So I'm currently doing second year MBA. So prior to this, I've done BTech in Mechanical Engineering. So I have 3+ years of work experience in engineering field itself.
Awesome. We'll start with you. So you did your bachelor's in accounting, and then you did your CFA.
Yes.
And CA as well.
Yeah, so ACCA is like CA but UK based. So I completed that during my bachelor's, and then I decided that I want to get into investment banking.
So while you were choosing these schools, how did you stumble upon Mahindra University?
So there was a career fest in my city, and we just went. We were like, okay, let's go, let's see what's happening. And we met the admissions team, and they were introduced like Mahindra University does this, does that. I was with my mother. My mother's like, wow, it's so nice, Mahindra name, we should go, we should check it out. And while filling out the college applications, my mom is like, let's just fill Mahindra, let's see what happens. Like, fine. And I got the admission, and I wasn't sure, so I came here. I also have a background in equity research, and the Bloomberg terminal is something I've worked on before for like a few months. And looking at the finance lab, I was like, wow, this is it. This is what I want to do. Let's just come.
Adding to Radhika, what she mentioned earlier, so even me, prior to getting my admissions over here, came to this college and checked out the facilities and spoke to faculties. It was really nice, and the campus, I think everyone should come here and check it out. It's actually amazing, and the opportunities what Mahindra is giving us, right, is something what I was intrigued into this and wanted to get in.
Right.
So that was
I also had similar experience basically. This was a new school. I wasn't sure about it. How would be the placements.
Right.
I'm leaving a very nice package, very nice job, and then joining. So I had second thoughts actually. When I came here, I met Ramakrishna Velamuri sir. He was our dean earlier, not now. And then I met Sanjay Singh. I met many professors, and then I was like, the faculty is really amazing, the infrastructure is very good, and then I was like, okay, I should join this. So for me, when I came, I guess like 5 to 6 other students also came. So Sanjay Singh sir was like, he took a kind of a demo session. He kind of explained, a game theory based on some case. I was sold, the class was really amazing. And then he was like, he worked in ISB prior to this, NUS prior to this. And he knows about all the companies as well. So I was like confident, okay, placements are also going to be amazing.
So you kind of have that experience of hospitality and tourism. So for you to choose an MBA degree, what were some of the probably checklist items that you had that Mahindra ticked off?
One thing that, all these years I've been working in hospitality industry, hotels in specific. So I've gained a vast knowledge about customer care, customer relationship, how do you socialize with customers, and how do you evolve business out of it. So the reason that I've chosen Mahindra University of coming in, and a few things that I've mainly focused on, because MBA was going in my mind from the last 3 years. I did give my interviews. I've written some exams for a few of the other B schools in Hyderabad and across India. But something was hinging me back that I was dropping out from most of the from the exams, though I was succeeding in them. So this, I was like, this is not going to happen in this way. Let me make a visit to Mahindra University once. Let me see the infrastructure. How was everything going on? Because one thing is, working all these years, I was away from the education industry altogether. And coming back after years, that was a biggest task for me. So back then, there were a few lecturers available over here. I had the complete administration team. Mr. Vikram was there here. So I had a word with Mr. Vikram about how it evolves and everything. I mean, how is the faculty, how is the placements, which is the ultimate billion-dollar question for most of the people. So one major thing that I wanted in my mind is how the university looks. The complete university looks like a green bed. I was like, let me do my MBA over here. So ultimate destination was that. So after 3 years, finally took a chance and joined it to Mahindra.
So is it a residential campus?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Speaking of extracurriculars, are there any extracurricular events specifically that you reap the most benefits from, or was very memorable to you?
I think I would go for some of these clubs are there. Like I feel like these EduRide clubs, the public speaking or debate clubs. So it's really fun. I mean, like you get to meet a lot of people and you have like some good fun. So in MBA and colleges, ultimately, what is it? It's like making connections and grow with it, right? Yeah, I think when I was in first year, like we were into going to exploring every different clubs. Yeah, it was like super
both of
fun,
us
yeah.
went to the
Both of
Erudite
us.
Club. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
club?
The Erudite Club.
Erudite
They
Club.
host debates, jam sessions and stuff
Jam
like that.
sessions and roasting. Yeah,
All
it
those.
was pretty good though.
That was actually fun. I did it in my bachelor's also. Then I kind of felt nostalgic. Same thing is happening here.
Nostalgic roasting.
Roasting, everything.
Do you find
Jam,
nostalgic
debate.
will happen to you sometime? No, good. I mean, diversity and having different clubs helps for sure, because you get to do and polish skills apart from extracurriculars and studies. Because I think later, eventually, when you get into the job market, you're talking to people, you're hanging out with a group of people, and if you have something apart from that, that kind of helps you stand out and shows your personality in a way which probably might open doors for you in the future as well.
So one of the things is, since this MBA is a new program, we have a lot of opportunity to take initiatives. We can start our own clubs, we can start our own fests. So my batchmates are planning a fest for next year. Then we have just like a newly opened finance group where we have like a paper trading, fund management, portfolio management kind of thing. So it's really fun and it's really great to have so many opportunities.
So it's based on my observation. You guys can tell me if it's right or wrong. I saw that digital infrastructure here is pretty strong, and I assume that is because Mahindra wants to spend or want to emphasize on integrating technology with management courses, and probably because they have course on, I think, AI within MBA curriculum, right? So how does that work out?
So just once you have started the finance group, we have started a consulting group with a group number of my batchmates. So it's moreoverly to trigger on a few case studies that we do. And apart from that, we solve on guestmates and also invite few guest lecturers from outside. So guest faculty, they come up and they give enough amount of knowledge to all the individuals over here about the current trend going on in the market and how is the business evolving in the market. So in that way, we've been given enough of backup from Mahindra, saying that you've got full freedom to do a lot of things, which can enhance a lot of things in your future and adds to your resume, of course.
The subject we have right now, management information systems. So basically it is integrating information systems with management and how technology is helping you take better decisions using the information provided in the organization. And basically there are a few processes in business which you can like automate now or robotize or something. So how it can help, how it can go wrong also.
Correct.
So we have a lot of information regarding that. So it sets the base right now, and then second year we can select the specialization for business analytics, data analytics.
So it also like kind of keeps your course and your learnings industry relevant, because this is something that you'll apply later when you.
That's true, because like once you gain some experience, it could be your work experience, or otherwise it can be an internship also. So once you start applying all that knowledge to the studies that you're doing right now, so it goes very relevant in future. May you can do whatever this situation comes. And one major thing that you have when you pull out from the course is something like you've got ready-made answers for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So something which is unsolvable is having something which you're working out at the moment currently.
Basically, the curriculum, what they're teaching, right? At theory, it's literally practically oriented. So generally, it's always about theory, books, and when you go out, it doesn't match, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah. So here it's like actual practical exposure, real life cases, what is happening, and how can you deal with that situation. So yeah, that's really good though.
Got it. So one question I kind of wanted to ask all of you: what are some of the things that you have experienced apart from the guest lecturers in your learning? Like, has there anything else happened which kind of shows that reflection of how closely this B school specifically is in touch with the industry?
If you'd see, like, our chancellor itself is Anand Mahindra. We had this exposure of him giving us this lecture and giving his insights. And also we've had like a lot of tall leaders of Mahindra coming to our classes and giving us talks, prepping up to the open world and showing us way how to grab opportunities, and also opportunities in the Mahindra group also. So this gives us like a confidence saying that this college is not only about educational, but it's also backed up with industry experience and support system, like which will like help us to get a stronger growth in our future and in our career also.
And we have entrepreneurs also coming to the class explaining us. So we have this course, entrepreneurship. In that, there were real life entrepreneurs who came to our class, showcase their products and stuff like that. Yeah.
The incubation center, if you have some idea, you kind of have a group to kind of execute that. And let's just say somebody likes your idea here when you pitch to them or when you tell them. So do you kind of get any monetary investment that can initially help you get started?
Yeah, there's seed funding facility here. And there's a team who help you grow your product and envision your product, how to make the product. You kind of get a mentors to do all of that.
So I mean, while I was giving my personal interview with Mr. Sanjay Singh, so he tells me very clearly that I gave him a brief about my business idea post my MBA, what I would be doing. So he tells me that that's a good thing, and you can come to AIC. And we have got experts over here who can give you a brief knowledge about how things move around, and you can evolve your idea, and two things work on the same thing, so it comes out for a better yield. So that is what he tells me.
Okay, so you guys spoke about exposure, and we also covered how closely Mahindra is connected to the industry and the benefits you guys get. Let's talk about some international exposure or international immersion programs that Mahindra University has. And have you guys experienced this personally?
Yeah. Last month we went to Munich for a week. It was amazing. We went to companies like BMW, Siemens, and Agile Robotics, and also we had a little workshop. I think it was a one-of-a-kind experience. I think Gautam can add on to that.
Yeah, so we visited a lot of startups. So one thing stood out was they have a very good, innovative culture.
Okay.
So when they showcased their products and what are their potential customers, it actually opened up to many, theories. All the theories were running in my mind actually. Oh, this can be actually applied in the industry, So their product was amazing, and we kind of played with their product also. It's actually a game basically. So we kind of experienced the game also. The game was amazing, and they're constantly iterating it. The version 1 was this, version 2 was that, version 3 was that. A lot of innovation is happening.
The thing about international immersion and why it's very important for the students is us being in this campus or being around with our comfort zone is like we are in a bubble, in a safe bubble. So only when you go abroad or go out, when you touch the uncharted waters, that's when you'll know what real life experience is and how you can innovate yourself or what are the opportunities are. And I think our biggest getaway or takeaway home from our international exposure was the learnings, the innovation, and the eagerness to wanting to learn more. That is what we came back. And with a fresh mind, like, if they can do it, why can't we?
Let's talk about your internship experiences, because before going to Germany, I think you also had an internship experience with different companies, so you can talk about them individually.
So I have done internship in KPMG. So there's this department called as Government and Public Sectors Division. So in that, my project was there was this NBFC. So for that NBFC wants to raise funds to provide loans to low-cost unaided private unaided schools. So low cost would be around less than 20,000. That's the target segment basically. So they approached KPMG, and KPMG want to do a detailed market study for this. TAM, total addressable market, service obtainable market, all these things. And then they also wanted to have a strategy, how to approach them, all these things, how to fund these things. So this was our project. So we worked on this. There's a lot of Excel involved, a lot of number crunching involved, a lot of surveys involved, primary survey, qualitative survey, quantitative survey. So we basically did all this in those 2 months of my internship.
Right. Since you are an engineer, how is this internship different from the work that you have done in your past so far?
So I think engineers and management consultings have plenty of things in common. One of which is problem solving. We are good at problem solving. Engineers are good at problem solving. Same thing is there in the consulting industry. So, but in a different way. That's a more of technical thing, and this is more of market oriented thing.
Did you get to experience any front end roles over there?
Yeah, we had meetings with clients every week or something like that. The project is a very small project actually. Timeline is very short. Within 3 months we had to complete it. So every week we used to meet them. They would give us suggestions and we would work on it and then get back to them. A lot of back and forth was happening. So it's a really amazing experience.
I did my internship in Autoliv. It is a safety equipment auto manufacturing industry where they manufacture steering wheels, seat belts, and airbags. So I was in the marketing department. In marketing department, I was in sales and forecasting. So it gave me a really good industry-wide experience. That knowledge coming to our second year subjects, what we have in pricing and forecasting, it really helped me because in one hand the industry experience, in other hand theory. It gave me a whole side of knowledge how to go about things.
And have you guys secured any pre-placement offer or anything such sort so far?
We have a lot of career development sessions. We had resume building sessions. We had mock GD, mock interviews. So all of those helped me in getting KPMG and then hopefully get my final placement.
On an ending note, do you guys have any questions for your seniors?
How about your so far experience with placements has been? Like giving your PIs or group discussions with non-MS industries?
Yeah, if you tell placements, first of all, we're having a rigorous training though. That's really helping. And another thing is the placement committee is really helping us to get a lot of companies in the pipeline. So thanks to that, we're kind of confident to grab the opportunity which is coming.
Okay guys, that's pretty much it. If you like this episode, do let us know in the comment below. There will be a link in the description which speaks more about Mahindra University and the courses that they offer. So do check that out. Also do let us know which other B school you would want us to cover next. Also comment down any questions you have. We'll make sure they get answered by Mahindra University themselves. Meanwhile, this is Seth from Team Inside IM signing off.